Alright folks, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to the Brewing Projekt, and these guys are based... Where the fuck are these guys based? Doesn't want to say. Oh yeah, it does, in very tiny writing. These guys are based in Wisconsin, and this is a can of the Ooey Gooey PBJ Sour. Imperial Sour Ale with milk, sugar, strawberry, peanut, flour and peanut flavouring. 6.5% ABV. Love the artwork on that. I like their logo as well. So yeah, very interested to see how those flavours translate into a sour beer. Picked this up from Suds and Soda with a few other American beers, which have all been pretty damn good. Also picked this one up, which I reviewed yesterday, the Get on the Floor Chocolate and Coffee Imperial Stout from the Untappd for the 5th birthday series. That was good. And do you know what? I've not actually had a sour beer for a good while. Let me just get rid of that off the glass. It's a beer in the glass then, and I tell you what a colour that is. Reminds me of like a strawberry ice lolly or something like that. And I've not done a good job of getting rid of those bubbles on the side. But yeah, nice slightly off-white head. Nice dense looking sour. A little bit pink actually on the head and when I actually look at it properly. And it smells like those cartons of like really sugary juice. And you can either pop your straw in the top and drink it straight, or put it in the freezer and then just have it as like a big ice pop. I'm getting a little bit of that peanut. It's right in the background. But I would say it's more sort of like that strawberry sweetness that you're getting. But yeah, that like peanut butter element almost adds like an almost smokiness to it. And a roasty, smoky character. And the more I'm smelling it, the more, it's probably power of persuasion kicking in, the more I'm getting like a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Or jam, because I'm British. Butty, because I'm working class. Smells fantastic. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. I've often said when a beer is like peanut butter something, you don't get like that peanut butter character. You just get like as if you've got a peanut. So like a generic sort of nuttiness. Peanut flour and peanut flavouring. I think that's where you've got to go to if you're wanting to make a peanut butter stout, pastry sour, brown ale. Because you're getting that loads. You're getting it much more on the flavour than you are on the nose. Strawberry. It's got that synthetic sort of like strawberry kids juice character, I'm not going to lie. But for what it's supposed to be, it works really well. And it does taste like you've got strawberry jam and peanut butter. So it's one of the few times where a peanut butter jelly something actually tastes like peanut butter jelly. That's wonderful. Lovely mouthfeel as well. Silky smooth. And a lot bolder than I thought it would be. It's got the body of like a higher ABV, triple fruited goes. And I know a lot of the times on the channel, I will say that well, it's more specifically the IPAs. Whereas like American IPAs from breweries like Other Half, Monkish, Treehouse, Trillium, Bissell Brothers, Equilibrium, Vitamin C, Aslin, you can list off as many breweries as you want to. Although I think the UK are like really, trailblazers not the right word, but they're like, for me, blazing ahead with those beers. Unless it's an American triple East Coast IPA, because I think Americans have got that locked down. Other Half, I'm looking very much at you. With one eye looking in the other direction, of course, but with beers like this, and especially like adjunct like sours and imperial stouts and brown ales, I think just the American breweries like these are just right up there, because this is just working absolutely beautifully. This is a mega beer. And the ironic thing is, this was a replacement for another beer that I ordered that was sold out. And I'm very, very happy. That's fantastic. There was a part of me that was expecting this to be like, oh, it's okay. It's you can see what they're trying to get, because I've had that happen way too many times with all sorts of different beer styles and breweries, and you know, those beers where like everyone's like, you've got to try this because it is literally like eating blah 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 blah. This is bang on, absolutely bang on. I knew as soon as that beer was being poured in the glass, it's like warmed up jam in terms of the appearance. I mean, look at that as I'm pouring it in. It's like a strawberry cream pie. Unnecessarily vulgar. I like to lick the rim. What, the comedy was good there? Oh, thanks. But yeah, I knew straight away, as soon as I saw that beer pouring in glass, it is genuinely like a smoothie. And a lot of times you expect like a beer that's like 4% higher to have the body like this. But they've done a terrific job. They really, really have. It's not too sickly sweet either. There's a slight synthetic edge, as I said, but you wouldn't begrudge having a few cans of this. It even has an almost like framboise sort of element to it. It's not too acidic in terms of its sourness. It's a little bit build up, but that's because I've drank a good chunk of it in quick succession. But you just want to go into it. I can't remember which specific innocent smoothie this is reminding me of. But yeah, there's even like a subtle banana-like sweetness as well. A flavour, I should say. It's as if you've got yourself a peanut butter jelly sandwich with sliced bananas on, and that American bread that is always a little bit sweeter than you sort of like your Hovis or your Warburtons. So one of the things I noticed on my first and only ever trip to America when I was a child, the bread's really sweet. I don't know if that's just me being me, but is bread sweeter in America than it is in the UK? I'm talking about white bread. But yeah, lovely stuff. Cannot fault that at all. It's tickling me in all the right places. So yeah, that was the Brewing Projekt Ooey Gooey, and it certainly is Ooey Gooey. And there might be an Ooey Gooey mess in my pants right now. Well, my dungarees. Ooey Gooey dungarees. There you go. New channel name there. But yeah, if you see this, pick it up. It's wonderful stuff. Absolutely wonderful. Gimmicky? Probably. Who gives a fuck? Does it taste good? Hell yes. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. And do they have different versions of this? Like a blackcurrant or a raspberry? Or I'd love to try them. I think they've absolutely nailed it. It's like a triple fruited goza, but without that higher ABV. And yeah, wonderful, wonderful stuff. So if you have tried it, then let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. What other beers would you recommend from these guys? And yeah, what's some of your favourite like peanut butter themed beers that actually taste like peanut butter? I'd like to hear your thoughts, opinions down below. Brewery link is in the description, as well as Suds and Soda. If you're in the UK and you're craving some interesting, wonderfully brewed American stuff, would very much recommend. And I shall definitely be purchasing from those guys again. And yeah, especially if that's what they would deem a replacement for the one sour beer that I had in my original order. Can't remember what it was. I think it was like a Malt Garden sour, but I can't remember which one. But yeah, very happy with that. Anyway, I'm just looking at this and it looks so thick. It looks solid, aside from when it's rocking from, you know, side to side. But wonderful, wonderful. You could have that with your Thanksgiving. Now that was a terrible attempt at humour. You could have that with your Thanksgiving dinner. Anyway, cheers for watching. You all take care, stay safe, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers.